Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Lightning Only. In this episode, we will be facing Gepard and Bronya, as well as finally getting to the underground. Now I have skipped the space station section for this series, as my previous attempt at this series has the whole thing documented, and it went very similarly, the only difference being we do not have an Arlen on this account. I am going to attempt to pull for Acheron on this account as well, obviously, as she is arguably the best DPS in the game, and of course a lightning character. Now we do not get her in this video. That being said, I would still like to show you my first pulls on this account, besides the standard banner pulls, as I think I would like to show you all the pulls I do on this account, just so we can see my pity and luck, or lack thereof, together. As mentioned before, we did not manage to get an Arlen on this account, at least not yet. That being said, again, I would still like to show you my first pulls. For the 7 characters that you could possibly get, I really wish you could only select one, so that I could have Bailu be the only character I lose 50/50s to. But unfortunately, you have to select 7, so until another lightning character gets added to the standard banner, I'm gonna get really, really unlucky. My first pulls, again, as mentioned before, did not go very well. I went into single pulls just so I could get all my pulls over with quickly. We didn't even get a lightning 4-star, no Serval copies, no Arlen, no Ting Yun, so I will keep you posted. I'll record every pull I do on this account. Pulls out of the way, it is time to get on to Belobog, and very quickly, the Gepard fight. The character screen to make sure that we do not have any extra lightning characters. I level up Bailu as much as I can. I am currently out of XP books because I used them all to level up Serval, as she is currently our only DPS. Now Bailu is our only healer, but there's not much I can do about that, unfortunately.
Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking.
We finally get to meet the Silvermane Guard we've heard so much about from Sampo, as he decides to run away and leave us to fight them ourselves. This fight went pretty well. It's only 2 enemies. We're able to beat them pretty quickly. And this will not really affect our performance in the Gepard fight, especially considering that he is weak to lightning, which is perfect for this account and is honestly a really good advantage, as in a lot of locations, enemies tend to be lightning weak. Most of the enemies in the underground are lightning weak because they're all robots. I know Amphorius, the latest saga, has a lot of lightning weak enemies, so when we get there, that'll be nice. Pentagon has a good few lightning enemies. Xianshou has got a lot of lightning weak enemies. Overall, this game has a lot of lightning weak enemies, which will be very helpful for this account. We finally start the Gepard fight, and we only need to get him down to 30% for this fight to win. I mean, this will be very easy considering he is weak to lightning, and he does not shield himself, only his summons. This is not a difficult fight. It is not really made any less difficult by our not having Arlen. It is just a very simple fight. We already have him down to 81%, and with his next attack, we will likely break him.
This song's for you.
After breaking him, we are able to just barely manage to shock him into submission. After one Serval, he takes just enough damage from shock, even with not hitting him from the Spyro basic, to end the fight. After confirming that we are not with Sampo, Gepard shows us the City of Preservation, Belobog. This is where we will make our stand against Bronya, where we will meet Serval, where we will get betrayed by Madame Cocolia, and many other exciting adventures. We do one quick little pull on the Acheron banner. Again, as you can see, I have not pulled on this account previously, except for what was shown earlier in the video. So we do our one pull and again get nothing.
But that's a meaningless
We finally
sacrifice.
head up to
How can you?
the Supreme Guardian's fort and
Yes,
have our
Mother.
meeting with her, where she does arrange for us to stay in the luxurious Goethe Hotel,
Madam Guardian.
where
The
we will
messenger
ultimately
informed.
be betrayed and ambushed.
Welcome.
She gets a message from the Stellaron telling her to betray us, and as she does, we are led
Of
to
course.
the Goethe
Do
Hotel
not wo-
after seeing some sights around town,
Maybe.
including
Tiny
Serval.
heaters are.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that.
Oh wow, she's cool.
After helping her around at her shop, we investigate some trash cans to get one of my favorite interactions in the game. Arriving at the Goethe Hotel,
Is
we
there
get to
anything
see
left to
my
do?
favorite interaction
It was
in
a
this
long
game,
day.
as we stop the Goethe Hotel
Let's
devil
get to bed early.
from
I'm not.
doing nefarious activities. We receive just compensation for our brave deed, and finally get to rest and dream about Cocolia and the Stellaron betraying us. We meet up with our companions,
Hey,
talk
did you
about
hear
how
this?
it
There's a
is
group of
likely an ambush,
I guess.
Let's go in.
and head down anyway. Now,
Commander.
Are we?
we are escorted down towards Lady Bronya and Pela, and are arrested immediately.
It's you. I am Bronya
We
Ren, agent
finally
of the
get
Supreme
an
Resistance will
escape
prove-
attempt,
Wait a minute.
This is
and
an
we get
orchestrated
to
betrayal.
run towards the Fragmentum
Looks like we've been.
That's
like a
because you
bunch
always act-
of
Hey, I'm
fools.
improving. Have an ice day.
We spend way too long running around in the Fragmentum, discovering treasures and fighting monsters to open doors. None of this gives us really any trouble. These are low-level enemies only designed to show you food buffs. We finally finish our exploration and run straight into Cocolia's ambush.
Publicly insulting this.
We're wasting our words.
Well, if there's no.
First group of enemies goes down easily and without a hitch, but Bronya herself is a very different story.
Lady Bronya.
I'll handle these evildoers myself.
we rather quickly lose Bailu, and as mentioned earlier, when we lose Bailu, we lose almost instantly, as we have 0 sustain without Bailu. I really quickly level all my characters, and we are finally able to defeat her, again rather easily this time, with properly leveled
This girl's pretty
characters.
strong. Hey,
With
Don
that, we finally get
You're no
escorted
fun,
by
Judas.
Sampo
Sorry.
to the underground.
What is this? I can't breathe.
I have one thing to say. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
That is going to do it for this episode of Lightning Only. Thank you for watching. We will progress further through the underground next time. Leave a like, subscribe, and look forward to the next episode. Have a good one.